In 1948, the Friars were asked to take on the missions of Zululand, South Africa. And so there were a group of young men who gathered their things, put them into trunks, and found their way over to South Africa.
I've been in South Africa since 1964. At present, I am parish priest of the Servite parish at Matuba, which is a quasi-urban parish with 19 rural congregations. When we first came to Zululand, the concentration was on Catholic schools. So in our small diocese, which is really a vicariate apostolic, at one time we had 14 primary or grade schools and one high school.
Start the C High School. It was founded by the three Servite friars. They came from Chicago, but via Swaziland. Then the school grew, and of course all outstations, they also now had their mission schools. But for quite a long time, what actually happened, the school could not afford now to pay salaries of the teachers.
Unlike Ireland and Australia, the government did not subsidize teachers' salaries. We could no longer afford them.
So, but now the property still belongs to the church. But we usually still get now donation from abroad, specifically from the Servite friars. And we appreciate now everything which they've done.
So then we knew we had to do something different, and we concentrated on training people for lay ministries. We first started off with putting parish councils in place, and then we got into ministry training, and today they're a wonderful help to us. Other aspects of our work opened up too. We got involved in community development projects like gardens and handcrafts and gardening clubs, some farming, some tree planting. And most recently, our main emphasis has been on the AIDS apostolate.
It was the Servites that brought us out here in 1966 and helped us to start off the work. We were living on the mission, and they helped us with vehicles and so on in the early years. And you can see this is a Servite church that we're using here. You'll still find people around the place saying, "Rio, my child is alive because of milk from the Romans," you know. They don't understand about Servites, but they do know that it was the Catholic Church that supplied the milk that brought this child back from sort of being severely malnourished to being a healthy individual.
As caring for the poor, being people who live in community, being people who are committed to fraternity. And this is what we try to do here. We live in community. There are many other missionary orders and missionary congregations where you have one man in one place. We don't do that. We always have two or three, because it's very difficult to talk to the local people, to the Christians, about building community if you yourself don't live in community.
And that helps us when you go to the community we serve. If you know to serve each other in the community house where you stay, it's easy to serve also the people. Like if you stay alone, you end up wanting to be served than to serve. So for me, this community life comes first, to serve than to be served.
Since 1948, we've had responsibility for the territory of South Africa in Zululand, KwaZulu-Natal area, and it's continued to grow and establish itself as a full-fledged church. We're almost at full diocesan stage, but it's been a wonderful blessing and a great gift to watch the church in this area of South Africa emerge.